Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing you never have to work another day in your life. Not because you won the lottery, not because you inherited a fortune, but because you built a system where your money covers every single bill, every expense, every want without you lifting a finger. That's financial freedom. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get there in 7 steps. The crazy part? Only 1 in 10 people ever achieve it. Not because it's impossible, but because nobody taught them the right blueprint. Most people don't even define financial freedom as being rich. When surveyed, the majority say it simply means living debt-free and living comfortably. Not mansions, not yachts, just peace. Yet even by that modest standard, nearly 90% of people will go their entire adult lives without reaching it. The question is, why? It's not because they don't earn enough. It's not because the economy is rigged, though that doesn't help. It's because nobody ever handed them the actual blueprint. The step-by-step path to financial independence that turns an ordinary income into permanent freedom. Today, that changes. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact 7 steps to financial freedom. A proven path to financial independence that works at any income level. Not theory, not motivation. A real, research-backed system that works whether you earn $30,000 or $300,000. Stay until the end, because step 7 is the one that separates the people who talk about financial freedom from the people who actually live it. Before we get into the steps, we need to kill a myth. Achieving financial freedom is not about becoming a millionaire. It's not about Lamborghinis in your driveway or penthouse apartments overlooking Manhattan. Financial freedom is the point where your money works harder than you do. It's when your savings, investments, and passive income generate enough to cover your living expenses, without you needing a paycheck. Notice the word needing. You can still choose to work. Many financially free people do. But the difference is they work because they want to, not because their landlord, their credit card company, or their electric bill forces them to. The Transamerica Institute found that the median American household has saved about $112,000 for retirement. And only 21% of households even have a written financial plan. Meanwhile, nearly 1 in 4 adults have 0 retirement savings. None. That's not a knowledge gap. That's a system gap. So let's build your system, step by step. But before we dive in, quick question. What does financial freedom mean to you? Is it quitting your 9 to 5? Traveling the world? Just not panicking when a bill comes in? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. Step 1 is the one most finance channels skip. And that's exactly why most people fail before they even start. Step 1 is your money mindset. Financial psychologists Dr. Klontz and Dr. Sonya Britt identified something called money scripts, deep, subconscious beliefs about money that are formed in childhood. And here's what's wild. 3 of the 4 money script categories they identified were significantly correlated with lower income and lower net worth. In other words, the beliefs you absorbed from your parents, your neighborhood, your culture, they are literally programming your financial outcomes. If you grew up hearing money is the root of all evil, your brain learned to repel wealth. If you watched your parents fight about money every month, your subconscious associates money with conflict and pain. A study of over 90,000 adults in the UK found that money attitudes accounted for 14% of the variance in savings and investments, beyond income and education. That means 2 people with the same salary can end up in completely different financial positions based purely on how they think about money. So here's your action step. Write down the 3 strongest beliefs you hold about money. Then ask yourself, did I choose these beliefs? Or did I inherit them? Your path to financial freedom starts the moment you stop running your parents' financial software and install your own. Your money mindset is the foundation, and without it, every other step will crumble. Step 2 in achieving financial freedom. Calculate your freedom number. Most people have a vague idea that they need a lot of money to be financially free. That vagueness is the enemy. You need a specific target. Here's the simple formula. Based on the widely used 4% rule from retirement research, take your monthly living expenses. Multiply by 300. That's your freedom number. If you spend $4,000 a month, your freedom number is $1.2 million. If you spend $3,000 a month, it's $900,000. If you're more conservative and want a 3% withdrawal rate, multiply by 400 instead. Now, I know what you're thinking. $1 million. That's impossible. But here's the thing, you don't need to save $1 million. You need to build $1 million. And thanks to compound interest, those are two very different things. If you invest $500 a month starting at age 25 into an index fund averaging 10% annual returns, you'll have over $1.1 million by age 55. You didn't save $1 million. You saved $180,000. The market built the rest. That's the power of having a number and a plan. This is how you build wealth systematically. Step 3 on the road to financial freedom. Destroy your toxic debt. Not all debt is created equal. A low-interest mortgage that builds equity? That's leverage. A 24% APR credit card balance you're making minimum payments on? That's a trap. Here's a way to think about it. Every dollar of high-interest debt you carry is like having an anti-investment. It's compounding against you. While the stock market might give you 10% a year, your credit card is taking 20 to 25%. You cannot build wealth while high-interest debt is eating you alive. There are two proven methods to attack debt. The Avalanche method, pay off the highest interest rate first. Mathematically optimal. Saves you the most money. The Snowball method, pay off the smallest balance first. Psychologically powerful. Gives you quick wins that build momentum. Research from behavioral economics actually suggests the Snowball method leads to higher completion rates, because humans are motivated by progress, not optimization. Pick whichever method gets you to actually do it. The best strategy is the one you'll follow. And here's a rule. While paying off debt, stop adding new debt. Cut the credit cards if you have to. Use cash or a debit card. Break the cycle first, then rebuild with discipline. A debt-free life is the first real taste of financial independence. Step 4. Build your financial fortress. This means your emergency fund. Before you start investing aggressively, you need a buffer between you and disaster. Financial experts recommend 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a high-yield savings account. Why? Because life will throw curveballs. A job loss, a medical emergency, car breakdown. And if you don't have savings to absorb the shock, you'll be forced to go back into debt, erasing all your progress from step 3. Here's a sobering stat. As of 2025, nearly 1 in 4 American adults has no emergency savings at all, and fewer than half can cover 3 months of expenses from their emergency fund. Meanwhile, the national average savings account yields about 0.6% interest, but high-yield savings accounts are paying over 4%. Same money, vastly different results. So if your emergency fund is sitting in a traditional bank account earning almost nothing, move it. Your emergency fund isn't an investment. It's insurance. It exists so that one bad month doesn't erase years of progress on your path to financial freedom. 3 months is the minimum. 6 months is the goal. Once it's built, don't touch it unless it's a real emergency. A sale on sneakers is not an emergency. Step 5. Invest relentlessly. This is where your path to financial freedom actually accelerates. This is where real wealth building begins. Saving alone will never make you financially free. At a 4% savings rate, it would take you decades just to keep pace with inflation. Investing is the engine that turns your income into wealth. Here are the principles that matter. First, start now. Not when you know more. Not when you have more. Now, time in the market beats timing the market. A 25-year-old who invests $200 a month will have more at 65 than a 35-year-old who invests $400 a month. That's the brutal math of compounding. Second, automate everything. Set up automatic transfers from your paycheck to your investment accounts. The wealthy don't rely on willpower. They build systems. Make investing invisible. What you don't see, you don't spend. Third, keep it simple. You don't need to be a stock-picking genius. Low-cost index funds that track the total stock market have historically outperformed the vast majority of actively managed funds. As of 2026, you can contribute up to $24,500 per year to a 401k. If your employer offers a match, that's free money. Take all of it. Fourth, don't panic. The market will drop. It always does, and it always recovers. The S&P 500 has returned an average of about 10% annually over the last century. Through recessions, wars, pandemics, and every crisis in between. The people who lost money weren't the ones who held. They were the ones who sold during the dip. Wealthy individuals view investing as a process, not a prediction. They commit for decades, not days. That's the wealth-building mindset. If you're finding this valuable, take a second to hit that like button. It genuinely helps this video reach more people who need to hear it. Step 6 on your journey to financial independence. Expand your income. Here's a truth that the just save more crowd doesn't like to hear. There's a floor to how much you can cut, but there's no ceiling to how much you can earn. You can only reduce your expenses so far before your quality of life starts to collapse. But your income? That's a lever with unlimited upside. Studies show that over 80% of millionaires are self-made. They didn't inherit it. They built it. And a significant portion of them have multiple income streams. The average millionaire has 7, according to the IRS. Now, that doesn't mean you need 7 side hustles tomorrow. But it means you should be intentional about growing your earning power. There are 3 categories of income expansion. Active income growth, negotiate a raise, switch to a higher-paying role, build high-value skills. The single fastest way to increase your savings rate is to earn more while keeping your lifestyle the same. Side income, freelancing, consulting, content creation, e-commerce. Build something on the margin of your day job that generates additional cash flow. Passive income, dividend stocks, rental properties, digital products, royalties. This is the holy grail money that flows in whether you're working or sleeping. And it's the cornerstone of true financial freedom. The key insight from financial psychology is this: wealthy people tie their income to value and outcomes, not to hours worked. Trading time for money creates a ceiling. Trading value for money removes it. Step 7. This is the one I told you to stay for. And it's the step that separates people who achieve financial freedom from people who keep it. Step 7 is protection. Building wealth means nothing if you can't sustain it. And most people never think about this until it's too late. Protection has 3 layers. Layer 1, insurance. Health insurance. Life insurance if you have dependents. Disability insurance, which is statistically far more likely to be needed than life insurance. A single medical event without insurance can erase an entire decade of savings. One lawsuit, one accident, one diagnosis, and everything you built can vanish. Layer 2, tax optimization. The wealthy don't earn more and pay more. They earn more and keep more legally by understanding the tax code. Max out your tax-advantaged accounts. 401k, IRAs, HSAs. Use tax loss harvesting. Consider Roth conversions. Every dollar you save in taxes is a dollar that stays in your investment portfolio, compounding for you instead of working for the government. Layer 3, lifestyle discipline. This is the silent killer of financial freedom. It's called lifestyle inflation. You get a raise, so you upgrade your car. You get a bonus, so you move to a fancier apartment. Before you know it, you're earning twice what you used to, and still living paycheck to paycheck. The book The Millionaire Next Door famously revealed that most millionaires drive modest cars, live in average neighborhoods, and prioritize financial independence over looking rich. They understood something most people don't. Wealth is what you keep, not what you spend. Protect your fortress. Because the world is very good at convincing you to tear it down one small upgrade at a time. Let's bring it all together. These are the 7 steps to achieve financial freedom, your complete financial independence blueprint. Step 1. Rewire your money mindset. Identify and replace the beliefs holding you back. Step 2. Calculate your freedom number. Make it specific. Make it real. Step 3. Destroy toxic debt. Use the Snowball or Avalanche method. Step 4. Build your financial fortress. 3 to 6 months of expenses untouchable. Step 5. Invest relentlessly. Automate it, simplify it, and never panic sell. Step 6. Expand your income. Grow actively, build passively, tie income to value. Step 7. Protect your wealth. Insure it, optimize taxes, and resist lifestyle inflation. Financial freedom is not a dream reserved for the lucky few. It's an engineering problem. And like any engineering problem, it has a solution, if you're willing to follow the steps. The philosopher Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a great deal of it." The same is true for money. It's not that you don't earn enough. It's that without a system, too much of it slips through your fingers. Start today. Not tomorrow. Not Monday. Today. Your journey to financial freedom begins with a single step, and you already know all 7. If this video gave you something valuable, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell. I make videos like this every week to help you build wealth with clarity, not confusion. And if you want to go deeper into the psychology of money, watch this video next, where I break down the 5 money beliefs that keep most people broke for life. I'll see you in the next.